In today's episode, we are focusing on the marketing opportunity which targets the local market specifically. Gone are the days of generic marketing campaigns that try to reach everyone everywhere. Today, savvy real estate professionals are taking a targeted approach, focusing on the specific needs and interests of potential buyers and sellers within their immediate neighborhood. With the power of AI at your disposal, we will show you how to take advantage of this goldmine opportunity. Welcome to day 22. Today we'll be focusing on the effective marketing strategies that we can employ by deploying hyperlocal market insights. This is where AI data helps us to focus our marketing efforts and our advertising dollars towards what is extremely local and extremely relevant to what's happening in the local market. So in today's competitive real estate landscape, standing out of the crowd requires a targeted approach, something that tells your client that you as the agent or you as the operator, that you know what you're doing and you understand that market and you're also invested in that particular market. And there's no better way of showing that than by showing the different marketing materials that you produce where they apply to the different events that happen in the local market. This is particularly useful in areas where there's a lovely community, a family community, anyone trying to move into that area would want to understand a bit more about the local market. And if you are the agent that's able to produce something that's very local, in fact hyperlocal, then you are more likely to receive the people who care about that area or care about that region. So what you'd need to do is use a targeted approach to engender deeper connections with the local audience. You could sponsor local events, sponsor local schools or local town halls and be part of that community. So not just go in there and take money out, but put some money in and be visible as part of the operators in that area. So your hyperlocal marketing secret weapon is AI. If you think about the traditional methods for marketing, so using things like surveys and reports, those often would miss the granularity and the nuances of particular areas. But with AI, because AI can review tons of data, vast amounts of data from all sorts of sources, you are in a better position to come across as somebody who's vested or has interest vested in that particular market, and you're able to tailor your copy or your advertising information to be more specific to what's relevant in that space. So what are the different sources of data that you can utilize? The first is public data. Public data includes demographics, schools, the age of the typical age of the people in the community. Is it a retirement town? Is it a family town? A second hometown? That sort of information will come from publicly available information. Publicly available data. The second thing is social media data. So if there's a community there that utilizes social media, you could glean a lot of information from Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn even, to understand what businesses are in that area and businesses you can collaborate with. The third thing is property data. So use this to gain insights into the recent sales, any listings. And the final one is newspaper articles. That is very useful because in many communities you can use that to work out what the trends are. Is the local authority or the local government trying to bring in certain changes that would be useful for any new families moving into that area, or would it now attract a younger demographic, in which case you can tailor your marketing and your advertising and your copy to reflect the local knowledge that you have. So let's think about a scenario where you'd target a niche audience just for your area, because remember we're talking about hyperlocal, so that's really zoning in, which can be scary, but it's probably the right thing to do if you want to get specific audiences or specific groups that want the particular information that you are selling and want the experience in an area that's specific to what you are marketing. So if you're a seasoned real estate agent in a coastal town and you notice there's an increase in social media mentions of local surfing competitions and healthy foods, guess what? With AI insights, you can utilize the social media analysis and identify which community is likely to be interested in that type of lifestyle, and you can target them that way. So you, as the agent, you'd create targeted social media ads, blog posts, highlight the proximity of any properties you're selling to the beach or any business commercial property that's thriving in that area, surf shops, and any articles that will be useful to a younger audience that enjoys surfing or the food or the culinary experience of being in that type of area. And the results you should expect would be that this data-driven approach would lead to a significant increase in website traffic to your URL, and a lot more inquiries from young professionals who are seeking that type of experience. So you're not expecting to get a response from everybody. It's just people who are interested in that type of experience. So coastal culinary experience. And what you would notice is that the conversion rate would be much higher than a more generic scattergun approach. So just to give you an idea as to how you could harness that information, firstly, you want to identify your target audience, and AI can help you pinpoint the exact demographics to target with this type of hyperlocal market. Then you want to understand their needs. It's not just about them having an apartment or a flat on the coast. What other things would they consider? Would they think about nightclubs, or is it about the food experience? Do they want something all year round? Do the surfs need to be a certain size? All of that language needs to be part of your copy. And then the final one is creating content that's specific to that neighborhood and specific to the people who would be interested in blogs published by the local companies and local businesses. So implementation tips. Firstly, you want to start small and then focus on one or two aspects for your marketing strategy. You can decide to go with social media ads or creating local blog content. Can explore free and paid AI tools. There are numerous free tools out there. Those can get you started and give you an idea as to what to expect from the paid ones. And then seek advice from local experts and AI marketing specialists. So the things you need and have already been touched on would be start small, scale smart. So gradually, slowly, you increase what you are doing, but your decision to increase or to scale has to be based on the data and the performance of what you've already done. So if, for instance, you've decided to utilize the free tools like Google Trends or information from Reddit or YouTube, if you incorporate that into your marketing and you see that perhaps the information you got from Reddit is more performant, then you may want to drill down into that social media source than anything else. You may also want to consider using a paid consultant to help you work out the best way to harness the opportunity that you've uncovered. And then the action bit is you need to leverage these insights to create your targeted social media posts and your content, just to highlight what the local offerings are, the benefits of living in that space, and your experience as somebody who has an interest in seeing that community thrive. So I've mentioned about the free tools. You've got paid tools like propstream.com and marketleader.com. There are others. You can have a look at their pricing strategy and see how you can utilize them. But By no means am I suggesting that you go with the paid tools first. Try the free tools. Make sure you understand what's being offered by the different websites, and then pick one and go with it. And it's worth seeking expert guidance if you don't have the skills for your marketing. So attend workshops, attend conferences, get information from the experts in the area, learn the best practices, and become an expert in that area as well. And then if you so desire, you can involve a consultant or an organization that specializes in AI marketing, and see how that can help your business grow as well. So imagine you're a realtor specializing in a historic district known for its charming architecture and vibrant art scene. And then through AI-powered social media analysis, you discover a surge in online mentions of a newly opened independent bookstore and a community-organized art walk. What do you do with that information, and how does that help you? How can you harness this? So the whole idea of setting this scenario is to help you visualize what you would do if you suddenly noticed something new coming up, or a new event, or something that could be an all year round event but isn't popular outside of that community. You may want to harness that to pull people into that community, bring new entrants to the community who would want to come and enjoy that same experience. So again, you'd want to start small. So what you do, you craft a targeted Facebook post highlighting that walkability of your listings, their proximity to the bookstore, and the upcoming artwork. So you can use that to get people in to view your content. You can market that content, which means that Facebook will place whatever content you've marketed to more eyes, and that way you have bigger reach. And with each thing you're marketing, your business will be listed as a sponsor, or someone, a business that's interested in the area, where business is highlighting key information that will help other local businesses. The second thing is explore free tools. So you've got Google Trends, Reddit, YouTube videos. You can use those to either market even further, or understand what more you could do, or other areas where you can use your information or your content as a touch point. So your content could be a blog, could be a post, could be X posts. And then the final one is seek guidance. So make sure you understand the analytics and what the information you are receiving is actually telling you. And with that, you have a loop of produce content and explore the free tools, and then look at the analytics. So we are Autori. You can partner with us for different aspects of AI. We specialize in providing AI-driven solutions that target, that deliver automation, chatbots, custom GPTs, and custom knowledge bases. So in a situation where you want to create a solution that's based on your own company data, or your company information, we can help you bring that to life. So you can reach us on our website, via our website on autori.ai, or you can send us an email via ua@autori.ai. Right now, you're able to join a wait list for an AI audit of your business, and that report is very useful. Reach out and we can make it happen.